Central characters standing tall for the national anthem.
Last year I complained I didn't know enough about football to really comment on PES 2013. In truth, this year doesn't feel that much different as I once again take to the field. But last year did at least whet my appetite and get me primed for this year's instalment of Konami's take on the beautiful game. Despite my time with 2013, I found I still had to refamiliarise myself with the controls. The basics remained familiar and came naturally, but the advanced options remained daunting. Looking through the control lists, I discovered my own lack of football knowledge was limiting. The range of different dribbles, passes and shots listed in the controls splash screen could all be performed with just a few button taps, but the variety of terminology frequently left me guessing. Indeed, it was the assumed knowledge of previous games and the sport that were my main stumbling block. Tutorials and instructional videos went some of the way to making up for this, but ultimately you'll either have to already know the deep controls or be prepared to commit weeks to learning them. When focused on the pitch, PES 2014 looks great, with a range of different animations for each action, preventing any play looking too formulaic. Unfortunately, the same can't be said for the crowd, who seem to only possess about 3 or 4 frames of animation. It speaks a lot to the focus of Konami for 2014, with their switch to the new Fox engine. Player animations and ball physics take priority here, seeing other aspects of the game garner less attention. This includes the career mode, which has seen the loss of cutscenes that used to mark pivotal moments, now relying solely on menus, which is actually an improvement. With my skill base, it was hard to see much difference between 2013 and 2014, but the new engine did make a few changes for me to get used to, such as the ball now being independent of scripted player animations. This leads to the action being a little less predictable when contact is made, and while frustrating at first, this does lead to a more involved game. What really sucked me in this year were the 2 single-player modes, Master League and Become a Legend. Each of these saw me embark on a career as either a manager or an individual player respectively. Master League is the more straightforward of the two. Hopping in as a manager, I decided how my team was formed. Tactics, hirings, firings and the like, with the choice of playing or simulating fixtures as I tried to lead my club through each season. Managing my players' positions and condition was also necessary to secure victory. While this could be handed off to the coach, personal management is the best road to success, and carefully structuring every player by his skill is key in this. It's no Premier Manager, but it is more than just playing the league, and it does prove entertaining. Hopping into the Become a Legend mode, I got to take control of a youth team member as he made his first move into a professional division. Here, the default view shifted from the sideline to the goal line, allowing for a better sense of what my player may see as I controlled him up the pitch. Slowly, as my player developed under the training I allocated him and gained match experience, he was selected increasingly more, and again, slowly, I found myself starting to care. Watching my team lose when I was sidelined was infuriating, especially as, by not playing, I was missing the chance to improve my player and secure future places on the squad, allowing him to move to better clubs, play internationally, and of course, lift more silverware. This quest for improvement rapidly became my driving force. Unfortunately, this saw my defender regularly trying to make attacks on goal, as playing his position saw him ranking poorly, and goals were an easy way to secure a better ranking. Online PES 2014 is good, and of course playing with friends is always the best way to enjoy a sports game. More involved competitive players will no doubt find a depth beyond me, but my time online was filled with anxious losses as I struggled to catch up with players who have been involved with PES for years. Without getting my hands on the competition, all I can say with certainty is that PES 2014 is a good game that I had lots of fun with. Running upfield with my self-made player to make that vital goal, tackle or pass got me invested in a game in a way no previous football game has. I would urge football fans to have a look, because it's a great game, even if it is lacking your favourite team.
What are your thoughts on the goal, Jim Beglin?
Remember to subscribe below for more reviews, and visit playdevil.com for all of your gaming news.